Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. So today we are doing a laundry with an apartment above it in a very Hispanic, sort of Mexican, sort of South American, Spanish kind of vibes. And I kind of thought it would be quite interesting to do a build like that, as it has very different architecture and a very different style as well. And I thought some of the new stuff that I've got in the vampire stuff would be great for making a build like this. And I actually hadn't built a laundrette yet, so like, how many months ago did laundry stuff come out? Let's not count that, and let's get on the laundry bandwagon way too late. But I did have some fun building this, as it was using some different techniques, and I kind of wanted to have the entrance to the apartment from above, so you kind of had to go upstairs and then down into it to make it very separate from the laundrette itself. And I thought it was quite a nice little community lot. So I know in Sims 3 the laundrette used to be an actual community lot you could go to and sort of pay for your laundry and stuff like that. So I was kind of missed that in the Sims 4. There's kind of no way. Well, you could set it up as a generic lot, I suppose, but we didn't really get any like laundrette stuff or anything like that. So it was kind of sad that we didn't get that, but I have finally got around to building my own version. I wanted it to very much be set in a row of buildings, so it's kind of set up from the street in a very like old style of building. They always show people always sitting out on balconies and stuff, so I wanted a very community feel to this build. So it's kind of a place that people would come and meet their friends, talk to their fellow community members, spill some tea, get some goss, and all fun stuff. You can imagine that lots of stuff went down. It has gone down in this laundrette, and I thought it'd be a very nice community little hub area. So we're just working on all the different exterior things. I don't know why the stairs can't go around a curved wall, because I do love using the curved bits, and I wish we could get curved walls. But super excited for terrain tours. Super excited. I cannot wait. I really hope it comes soon before I go away, because I want to build a build for Halloween, and I want to use terrain tools, but I don't know whether they're going to come in time for me to do that, which is going to be very sad, because I am off on a little trip not this week, the week after. I'm off, gonna sit for 4 hours on a train, which is always fun. But on the way, I treated myself to a first class ticket, so I get a free dinner and everything. So hopefully it won't be too bad going up. It's be coming back. That will be the pain. So we are working out the layout. I used a lot of the jungle adventure stuff and mixing it with the vampire flooring that we have there, which I think is very, very cool when you use it in some of the color variants. And we're using the new free update doors as well as little sliding doors to get in, and using one of the colorways on the jungle adventure, like stucco painted wall thing with the green on the bottom, as you can clearly see, and using that as a nice pop of color on the outside. So for the laundrette itself, we have the classic wall of dryers, and I thought it'd be quite nice to have them in two different colorways. And then we've got the washing machines on the inside bit as well. It was kind of trying to work out the different spacing between them, because we had the massive like opening ways. so I had to move them about, and I made sure to put some fans in there as well on the ceiling fans, because this is a great opportunity to use those and a build in the correct context instead of having them just like randomly shoved in for the sake of it. Tried to use a lot of decorative items as well, kind of people putting their laundry on top and putting the washing stuff on top, and some baskets, a lot of places for you to sit down and wait for your stuff to be done. We've got a few sinks as well, and a few bits of like older stuff, and I put a load of like dirty laundry outside that washing machine to kind of represent it being a broken one, and it's like all flooded out and it's spilled all over the floor. And then we've got this nice little rustic cabinet that I've put different washing stuff in. So we've got some towels, we've got different sort of softeners and all sorts of stuff, using a lot of the base game laundry baskets as well in different colours. And I thought it'd be quite nice to add some grates in as well, because we've got a wooden floor, so kind of if it does explode like that one there, then all the water is free to go down the drain. I kind of wanted a nice washed out wooden floor just to make it look as though it's quite old, and it goes from the inside into the outside as well. And they've got a little shutter at the front of the door as well, so it can be closed at some point, so if it's too full they can kind of shut the shutters and make it so no one can come in. We also have a little community notice board as well inside that has one of the pin boards and the parenthood board as well, a few little like pricing sign and a little neon sign as well, which I thought was quite fun. And the little chairs outside there is kind of like a grandmother meeting area, or like where the old guys go out and play like cards or something while they drink rum. Which is being very stereotypical, but that's what I kind of imagine. They kind of just sit out there while the wives are inside having their own little gossip. And then we are inside in the little apartment part of it. So the bottom here this is like the back of the laundrette, where we have a small little kitchen, and we're using the vampire counters mixed with the jungle adventure ones in some nice bright colours. We've got a old cooker and an old fridge as well, so kind of using some more like dated furniture to kind of give it a bit more of a theming. I wanted to have the dining table outside that had loads of different coloured chairs on it, just because I thought it's in a hot place. It's supposed to be based in a hot place, so it definitely would have outdoor eating area. And we got a little pop-up bar, and we got a drum barbecue as well, because I thought that would be very in keeping with the feel that I'm trying to go for. And do a lot of the landscaping at the end of the video, because I kind of try and make it fit into the area that it's in, and add a few plants and stuff. But we're now working on the bedroom areas. We've got 2 double bedrooms upstairs, but now I've decided that I'm gonna go do a living room under a seating area under the stairs. So the stairs had to go in the middle of the room, which was a bit awkward, so I was like, let's put a few of the seating, mixing the free Caribbean stuff with the jungle adventure stuff, but using all the same like yellows and orange tones. Now we're going and adding a load of the cracks and cobwebs and stuff, because I wanted to make this building feel like it was been there since like the colonial sort of times, and you can imagine it like in Cuba or somewhere like that. So we've got some cracks and sort of peeling plaster and stuff on the walls. And then this is the little bathroom that's at the back of the house. So we've got a mix of some really old plumbing with some newer tiles, sort of, but in a quite fun and hopefully somewhat reflective of some traditional tiles. But I think it's quite a little stylish bathroom for the house. And we've got a little TV under the stairs as well, which I scaled up because obviously you need to sit around and watch chill out a bit after you've worked in the laundrette all day. And then up here we have the double bedrooms. So we've got two different beds, kind of a older bed and then a kind of more fancy bed for maybe the grandparents or the parents that might be here. So kind of thought that it might be a grandparent and a parent with maybe some kids that come now and again to this house. And I remembered that we had the big pots as well, and I've just recorded some of my next street food time stuff. So if you're interested in like a historical take on architecture and building in the Sims, then you should definitely go check that out. I'll link it at the end of the video, but we'll be up to the Roman times next week, so that was quite fun to build, and obviously completely different to like building mud huts and stuff. So going through British history and seeing how it's changed. And we kind of only put in a few objects in the bedrooms. I kind of didn't want to over clutter it because I didn't think they were that well off of a family, and didn't want to fill the spaces with a load of stuff. Then here on the roof, I thought it'd be quite nice to have like a very social area, so they can come, friends and family can come up and play cards, and they've got a bubble blow machine. They've got a little busking area with a guitar, so they can have like really nice family gatherings or parties up on the roof. Especially, you know, that they in like Cuban and that type of culture, like there's a lot of people don't have like gardens, so using the rooftops is a very good way to get some outdoor space without it having any green sort of space as well. And we kind of put in some lighting as well. I didn't want too much lighting. I kind of wanted it to be very atmospheric, and you kind of get the glow from the laundrette coming out of it as well. Adding lots of plants coming off the wall as well, just to make it look a bit older, and getting some of the vampire ones on there as well. I made like a little picture wall of like family photos and different maps of if they've travelled across South America or something like that, or where their families, different family members are. So kind of put that on the wall. We kind of got an old clock and a little place to put your coats and stuff at the top, and a few bits of seating areas. And then decided to extend it a bit because I was like, I need a slightly more space, and then that meant we could do a proper coat area. We got a little old lamp there as well, bringing in a bit more blues and stuff as well, just to bring back the colours from downstairs. Then we're going to go around and add in some sand and stuff as well, because what annoys me about Oasis Springs is that they then put the lots on green grass. So I know that's what it's like in America. But it's like when you want a dusty lot to bake something on, it's a bit annoying when you want to try and blend it in and want to have like more sand there. You kind of have to blend it back into the grass. But the green does make a nice contrast with the yellow of the building. And then we're just adding a few plants down the little fenced off bit here, adding a few palms and different more tropical plants to kind of make it fit in. And here are the screenshots. So I hope you enjoyed this build, and you can download it off the gallery if you want to have your own little laundrette. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.